thousands of documents released in the case against Casey Anthony. Among them, lab results that shed new light on what was found in her car and her home. Our team of reporters has been going through this new discovery the past several hours. Let's get right to Mike DeForest live outside the medical examiner's office in Orlando. Mike, what do you think? Does this evidence help the defense or the prosecution?
Well, the lab results that were released today really seem to benefit Casey Anthony. Now, keep in mind, we haven't seen all of the results yet, but what we've been able to get from these is that investigators have not been able to scientifically link evidence that the medical examiner here found on little Kaylee's body or any of the evidence that was found out in the woods to any of the items that were seized from inside the Anthony family home. But again, keep in mind, there are still other lab results that we have not seen yet.
Casey Anthony apparently likes shoes. She owns lots of them, more than 20 pairs. Suspecting that Casey may have been wearing some when she allegedly dumped her daughter's body in the woods, investigators collected soil samples from the bottom of her shoes. The FBI lab then compared that soil to dirt collected at the crime scene. But we've now learned that scientists have been unable to find a match. Likewise, the lab was unable to match crime scene soil to debris found inside the trunk of Casey's car. Although prosecutors would have loved to conclusively link the shoes or the car to the forest where Kaylee was found, scientists say that their lab results do not rule out a connection, they just cannot prove it scientifically. Likewise, the lab analyzed a knife that had once been inside Casey's car. On the blade is a clear, sticky substance, leading detectives to speculate the knife may have been used to cut the duct tape wrapped around Kaylee's mouth. But scientists determined the substance on the knife did not chemically match the adhesive on the duct tape. We're still waiting to find out whether cuts on that tape could have been made by the serrated knife blade. But we do know that the duct tape did not have any fingerprints that would have implicated Casey or anyone else.
Now, after the medical examiner here removed that duct tape from little Kaylee's mouth, sheriff's investigators say that the lab found a sticky residue on the tape in the shape of a heart, and investigators used that information to convince a judge to get a search warrant so they could go into the Anthony home and look for, among other things, possibly a matching heart-shaped sticker. Now, although investigators said that was the case, in these lab results that were released today, it indicates that there was no sticker residue or fragments on any of the duct tape that they looked at. Now, it's certainly possible there are other lab results we haven't released yet, but it's puzzling why they specifically say no heart-shaped residue, any sticker residue on the duct tape. So that's something we're still going to be looking into. Reporting live at the medical examiner's office, Mike DeForest, Local 6.
All right, thanks, Mike. And we're still gathering a lot of new information from those documents. Coming up all new at 5, new details on why the medical examiner's office was so interested in drugs that were found inside Casey Anthony's bathroom. Plus, the real reason why meter reader Roy Kronk was in the woods where Kaylee was found.